California college student has accused video sharing app TikTok of transferring private user data to servers in China, despite the company's assurances that it does not store personal data there. TikTok is owned by Beijing ByteDance Technology, but says that it operates entirely outside of China. The company is already facing a U.S. government probe about data storage and possible censorship of politically sensitive content. Joining us right now to talk more about it is Sarah Fisher. She's Axios media reporter. Also, David McCabe, who's tech policy reporter at the New York Times. What do you think about this? David, we'll start with you. Is this a big deal, and what does this mean for the future of TikTok?
I think it's a big deal because it points to the potential for consumer concerns around TikTok. So far, a lot of the concerns around TikTok have come from governmental actors. You referred to the CFIUS review of the acquisition that led to the product. That, of course, is a big deal. It was spurred, it came at least after congressional concerns were raised. But we're also seeing consumers raise concern about the censorship issues you mentioned, and now about the privacy issues through this class action lawsuit. What exactly happened with the suit, I think, remains to be seen, but certainly the problems have added up for TikTok, and I think it's one thing for governments to be concerned. It's another for consumers who have made this a hugely successful social product to express that concern as well.
You know, this is one consumer who's expressing this, Sarah,
Yeah.
but I think if you look at the numbers of teenagers who are using this probably doesn't even hit their radar screen. So will this have an impact?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
I'm
a
sorry
great...
for Sarah.
Oh.
It probably won't have an impact on the mass amount of users right now, especially because they're so young. They're not thinking about privacy. They're not thinking about their digital rights. What I think is interesting about this lawsuit is that we learned some new stuff. I mean, the girl alleges that TikTok was creating biometric data about her, that TikTok was creating a profile about her, even though she never even uploaded photos. Those are allegations I've never heard before with TikTok. So
they don't back up the allegations, in at least for now. I haven't seen proof of that. Have you?
I haven't seen any proof of that, but the fact that they're brand new allegations is meaningful. But to your original point, I don't think that the kids are going to care about this. I think this is a legal headache and a regulatory headache for TikTok.
Although, David, I guess that gets back to the point of, will this be something that the regulators then take and run with, and what kind of headaches could that create for them down the road?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen that the lawmakers in particular on Capitol Hill who are concerned about Chinese tech companies, whether it's Huawei, whether it's TikTok, are willing to basically grab onto any concerns and amplify them and build their case around them, regardless of whether or not, the technical specifications are there to back it up at the moment, or at least are public. And so I think we'll probably see that happen here.
Sarah, I wonder if it's a security matter as well. I think of the types of things kids could put on TikTok, and if you take a long enough view, ultimately these things could be used for blackmail purposes or extortion purposes. I don't want to be alarmist, but if somehow this is connected to the Chinese kind of superstructure, isn't that a concern?
It's a huge concern, and you should be alarmist. I mean, we saw back when Snapchat was first introduced, there was a lot of issues with kids sending naked pictures of themselves, and then there being allegations of child pornography. So this is something that happens all the time. But the issue that you're addressing, could another state hold these photos and then sometime down the line, if someone runs for office, withdraw them? Yeah, absolutely. And that's why lawmakers want to get to the bottom of this early before TikTok continues to grow its footprint here in the United States.